Hey guys, how we doing tonight? It's Chris here coming at you with part 3 of our holiday gift giving bourbon edition. So let's get right into it. Well, this is the category. This is the high dollar category. We're doing the $80 plus category now, the high dollar stuff, expensive stuff. Now, unfortunately, some of these are a little allocated. I looked at the ones I had and I'm like, there's really not a lot that I have on the shelf that you can walk into any liquor store and pick up, because let's be honest, folks, when we get into that $100 plus category, we get really picky and really selective about what we spend our money on. So let's get right into it here. First up, we have Bookers. Now, Bookers can have a little bit of I love Bookers. Here's why. Because if you're buying Bookers for somebody, get it for somebody who is actually a seasoned bourbon drinker, because Bookers can get really, really complicated. There's a lot of notes in there that anybody who's intermediate and below can kind of get a little lost in. I'm not going to lie to you. And this bottle, this is last year's Storyteller. When I see this year's Storyteller, the edition for this year, I'm going to buy it. And it's about 120 bucks. But I personally love it. But I do truly believe if you're not at that upper level, you're going to struggle with this bottle. And I've said that a lot. But this is a really good bottle for $120. I would recommend it all day long. Now, moving on down the line, this was my birthday bottle that I was gifted from my wife last year, and it's the Old Kentucky Owl Confiscated Edition. The reason I really love this bottle at $125 is I love very dark, earth, smoke, wood noted bourbons, and this guy just hits all the marks for me across the board. So if you have a bourbon lover in your life that always talks about the deep caramels, the deep oaks, the smoke notes, loves all of those really deep earth notes, this is a solid, solid bottle. I'd recommend it all day long. Again, well worth the $120, $125 that it commands, in my opinion. Moving down the line. Now, this is where we're getting into more of the heavily allocated stuff. I got to tell you guys, at $150, it was hard for me, but I cannot deny that a Midwinter Night's Dram is just a solid, solid pour. It's $150, but this is a rye unlike any rye I've ever drank in my life. It has so many good notes in it. This is the Act 11 Scene 6. I was going to say 16, but Scene 6 bottle. Solid pour, solid gift. You are going to definitely turn heads with this bottle. 100%. Now, last but not least, I've seen this one out there, so I don't think it's going to be too hard to find in a lot of areas, because if I can find it in Utah, I know a lot of you can too. This is the new Masters Collection drop from Woodford Reserve. That is their, they're calling it their batch proof. It's basically a barrel proof edition. This is the 121.2 proof. I really enjoy this one. It's got good oak notes, a little bit of smoke, not a lot of smoke, but just some really good notes going on in there that Woodford's known for. And it is about $120 to $150. I do feel like it's worth it, and it's a really good buy, because anybody who loves bourbons, I've never met anybody who's not a fan of the Woodford lineup. So Woodford's a safe bet, in my opinion, because like I said, I've met a lot of guys that love bourbons. Nobody's ever really knocked Woodford. So anyway, guys, I want to hear from you and hear what you guys think. So let's give the people out there and the bourbon community out there, let's talk about the bourbons that we would recommend for Christmas in that expensive category, that $80, $100 plus range. Always remember, never drink or drive, never mix your never alcohol. Y'all have a lovely night and stay safe out there. Bye.